I mean, it's not normal though.
Yeah,
It's not
but
a normal thing.
I think somebody hear me, a good number of Africans that are going to listen to this podcast in Nigeria and Africa hear Mr. Johnson speaking. They see he's crazy. See, this one is.
Yes. Well,
No.
Stephen, look at the diary thing you were talking about.
Yes.
Even here in America, some families do pay diary, but we never pay like an exorbitant amount that would somehow equate to the person that you're marrying.
Yeah.
Only in Africa that would happen. You have to buy a car,
Yeah.
a cow, a this, that. So the guy really does think that you are his possession because he bought a car for you. You know, he bought 2 cows for your mom. You know, he bought all these things for your family. So definitely he has every right to do however he pleases with this person. If he wants to kill her, he can. If he wants to do whatever, he can, because he owns this person. He paid for it. But in America, in marriage, if they were gonna pay dowry, it would be like $1, just a symbol. You know, that's not the amount you pay. And I think that's the reason why we really do need some type of Western infusions in our movies, because in Europe we respect each other, not just, women having more liberties to do a lot of things African women can't do, but it's just some of the things I see in movies. I'm sorry, I love Nollywood to death. Nollywood Radio France is all about Nollywood. Nollywood Spotlight is all about Nollywood. But when you say something that I do not agree with, I will not watch your movie. I will not. I don't care what you say. I'm not gonna watch it because you are not about, to make women feel like they're objects. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that you have the right to actually pay. And the families who ask for those things. I mean, I'm not the creator of those rules and tradition, but I'm just saying, like, really think about the person that's going to that husband's house. Think about the life that person will have to live after you've enjoyed all the money, after you've enjoyed the cow. What happens to the young lady that you've placed in this stranger's house? Like, what happens after that? I think they don't think about stuff like that.
So we're going to round up with the almost sexy family, or Omotola's family, because that's the ideal family. That it's a role model family, if you want, and she's and again she's a role model. I think a good number of middle class, because they are also in the middle class, you see, should look at that family where she's got 4 children. She's got the liberty to star in so many movies, and all after that, the children are in good shape, and then such a very happy family. I think this is what we're talking about. And again, the next thing is for a good number of charitable organizations that can help young girls to go to school, because without education, they will live in total slavery. You see, it's blindness. You see, there be no financial liberty, because the moment you don't have that financial liberty, now what's going to happen is that you get married quickly, and then your parents take the, and then you'll be stuck in that marriage if it doesn't work. And again, there is one article I read just that's going to shock some people. Now they said a good number of marriages that the modern time now, that marriages at times can expire. You see, you can have expiration dates.
I'm sorry, what? Repeat that. Where? What country?
It's one article I read, but it's in a way to say you can divorce. You see, he said in Africa that there should be expiration date for marriages, expiration date, because I think the writer, what he's saying is all this type of abuses. I think that's what prompted him to put up that article, saying, okay, if there be abuses maybe from both sides or from one side, then okay, you guys can put a trial period of 5 years, and then you can renew the marriage as it goes on.
Then you can renew for another year.
You can
one more year.
For 1 more year.
Right? Wow.
So before we go on cock and bull, because stories, how do you round up the conversation?
Wonderful. There is a project out there. It's called Slum to School. Now, talking about funding organizations that actually fund children going to school. Slum to School is an organization that assists children in the slum to go to school. They'll do whatever it takes, whether it's providing transportation, providing food, providing supplies for school. I mean, it really is a fantastic project. I had the opportunity to be a part of something that they were doing here in the United States to raise money, and I was just blown away by how they were able to pull this off. They are part of the UN Habitat. They also with the UNESCO in 2013. I'm seeing we have some in Nigeria. Definitely keep up the good work, Slum to School. And I personally, and also Nollywood Radio France, to see what we can do to assist you guys in continuing to do what you're doing for the Nigerian children in slums. All right. So now we're back here. If you want to find out what we just talked about, we talked about Omosexy, the nickname Omosexy given to Omotola Jolade Ekinde. This article says that the nickname was given to her by her husband, not the Nollywood entertainment industry. We want to know what you think. We want to know how you feel about that. If Ghana Showbiz got the story right, or if you think otherwise, we want to hear from you. So visit NollywoodSpotlight.blogspot.com. I will be posting some pictures. I will also post a copy of this podcast on there. And if you have not visited this website, you have to visit it. It is NollywoodRadioFrance.com. We also have articles on there that you are going to love and enjoy. And thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate each and every one of you.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. I enjoy every time we have this type of conversation. Never mind the distance that separates us. You are wonderful. I think our listeners will reckon with me, will agree with me that my colleague Rebecca has a wonderful voice. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sifra. You too. I think we work really well together, and I'm just blessed to be on this show. And to be working with you. You are a great producer, a fantastic editor, a great radio station, and I'm not just saying that because we work together. I really mean it, Cyprian. I think we're doing a great job here, and I love it.
Okay, thank you very much, and then thanks for listening. You are listening to Nollywood Radio France. Bye-bye.